The four of the kidnapped NECO candidates in Kogi State have regained freedom. They were rescued by Nigerian troops, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Police Force. Now, this thing happened, that was day before yesterday, and when it happened, it caused another fear, especially for those who are writing exams. And at the end, we discovered that according to the state government of Kogi State, that it was a miracle center. When you hear miracle center, where people can go and cheat during exams, so it's a little bit far away from the city. But that is not an excuse for kidnapping. That is not an excuse for terrorism. Now, what happened is that the military went into action, taking a villager who went there to show them the scene. And the military understood the area because this area is a terror zone. So what they did was to go and block their exit route, the exit route where these people are supposed to take those people and go into the deep forest. So they block them and start combing the bushes. And fortunately for them, they were rescued. None of them died. No one died. Remember that when they were kidnapping them, that one of them escaped. They were unable to take one of them along, and one of them escaped immediately. That is the period they kidnapped them. So that is what is going on. And this is what they call rescue. If it happens this way, everybody will be happy. They will praise the military and the police who are involved in rescuing them. So there is nothing like stories, this, and that. Even people that we called the same story. Not that this one is saying another thing, this one is saying another thing. So kudos to the security operatives who, took the courage to rescuing these people. You see, if this is what we are saying almost everywhere, nobody will complain. One thing about insecurity war is sincerity. You must be sincere no matter what. But the reason why there is no sincerity sometimes is because all of them are not the same. You see some fake military officers. When I mean fake, not because they are not working for Nigeria. This is because they are loyal to terrorists. Remember this Kachala that they said that they have killed? The man made video recently. But before the man made video, remember when he was talking to Nigeria government agent who was communicating with him to drop his arm and all those things? He said, you people are begging me for peace and you are sending soldiers to come and kill me. That the soldiers you people are sending are my boys. They work for me. Like, it was shocking, a shocking confession. So, the news central television, like the television station they trial in Nigeria, News Central Television is not that big television station like Channels Television, TVC, and Arise News. But what these people are doing amazes me. These people, the way they respond to where the sense of crime, like, is pleasing. It's amazing. No matter what is going on in different areas, not because these people are too rich. And that is the reason why I blame so many big media houses in Nigeria. If I have money like them or I'm equipped like them, like, there will be, in fact, if terrorist attack happen here within 10 minutes, people will be there to cover it live. It's all about mobility. So it is growth and also a commitment to do all those things. So if you have grown, you're a media house that have capacity to do that, you should not shy away from that responsibility. So News Central is trying because they are bringing the direct news to you. So if you have people who are covering life every now and then you will always have first-hand and accurate information. Okay. But if you are, making calls, sending people who are not going there directly to cover, sometimes they might tell you that, oh, this is what is happening, this is what is happening, and you might believe them on the account of the eyewitness story. They themselves might be right, but some details about what they sent you might be missing. You understand? So that is the issue. I'm so happy that these people have been rescued. I'm so happy. I've been a victim of terrorism. I've been a victim of robbery. I understand the tension, the pressure, what you go through when such a thing happens. And that is why when we sense something that is contrary, we don't waste time to drag the government, to call them out for whom they are. So if we sense collusion, we don't waste time to call them out. Because if you have been a victim, you will know what these people are actually going through. If you have been a victim, you will know what it means to be under captivity. That word captivity, forget the English word you are pronouncing. If you're under captivity, you will understand that there is a difference between what you pronounce and what you experience. It's not good to experience all these things you people are hearing. And if you have not experienced it once, you will hear it, you will not feel it. You will hear it, you will not feel it. But someone like me, I hear it and I feel it. I hear it and I feel it. Why? Because when I hear anything like that, I am already putting myself in their position. I'm already putting myself in their shoe. You understand? Like I'll be reflecting back my ordeals, what I went through in the past. You understand? So for so many people who always hear 12 killed here, 10 kidnapped here, 32 people kidnapped here, and for you it's a normal thing. Be very careful. Be very careful, because I know that is why so many Nigerians, they don't react to what is going on, because they feel that this is a normal rhetoric. Every day there must be a bad news. These people have been kidnapped. These people have been killed. Blah 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 blah. That is just what they believe and think that life is. But that is not. This thing is beyond what you are hearing. Oh, it is sorrowful. It is like traumatizing. It is shocking, and it is life-threatening. Once you are in the hands of these people, one trigger could end your life. And that is why we urge people to be a member of the security forces or security service by joining vigilante group, by joining the, any security outfit you can join to protect your people and yourself first. Your first duty now is to protect yourself and also protect others. This is not supposed to be your primary duty. But the government failed. When the government failed, the people will take the responsibility into their hands. So I'm so happy that these people have been rescued. But the school we saw, if you watch the video from News Central, the school we saw, like the schools in Nigeria, especially in rural areas, it's not fair. Like these people will embezzle money they're supposed to use to do. Like that place, there is nothing that will make people not to come that place to kidnap you. Like that place, you might even see python that can even swallow you. A school. Though Kogi State Government said the school that they did not approve it. They have not approved the school. You have not approved the school, but it's still a state school. Anyway, I don't like too much stories. The people who were kidnapped has been rescued, and that is my joy. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't forget that the price for freedom is not a price that one person will pay. It's a collective. It's a collective price. It's a collective something. So do not shy away from any means at all that you can contribute through social media, through joining a security outfit, through even sponsoring some security outfits. If you don't want to own gun and you have money to buy gun, look for a vigilante group. Buy pump action 8 rounds for the person. Yeah, buy it because the person is eligible. So that is the way we are going. And don't forget that the only people who can solve this thing in total are the indigenous people, the community people, the vigilantes. These are the only people, not the military, not the police. The military and the police, for over the years, they have shown that they cannot solve this problem of insecurity, but the people can solve it. So do whatever you can to protect yourself. The street is not funny.
The issue is that this school is definitely isolated, as you can see, and yeah, it's actually tagged as a miracle center for the student. 10 students were brought here for the literature English exams, and around 1600 hours, we got the call that the school was attacked. Even to locate the school was not easy, but we finally got here with the aid of somebody from the community. When we got here, we saw some papers littered on the ground. That was when we confirmed it that actually something of that nature must have taken place in these classes. That was how we sprang into action, went into the bush, searching, and we have blocked all the suspected crossing point where we expect them to move with those children to. Two children were kidnapped students, including the principal and the supervisor that came for the NECO exam. We can have a total number of 4. And presently we are still searching them, waiting for their call. They've made some calls so far. We are tracking them to see where they are. I'm assuring you, we are going to rescue those children.
On the 14th day of July 2026, between the hour of 2 to 3 p.m., we had a gunshot in the community. We now rushed to the scene. When we got there, before we could get to that place, they had gone. And we started tracing their foot mark. But we could not see them again. Not quite long, we were still there. We now saw some student running out of the bush. What happened? They said that some men now came to their school with gun, and they asked them that they should not move. But they did not listen to them. They ran from that place. And immediately, as we were talking, before we know, we saw some soldier men. And now told us that they had a call from somewhere that something is happening here. We said actually that was what we are hearing now. We now directed them to this place. It was when we got here that we discovered that the principal, the supervisor, and 2 other students were kidnapped. The kidnapper, they took away the student phone, handset. So when the student now got home, he now used another person's phone to call his own number. They picked, and we spoke with them. They said, yes, they are actually kidnapper. That 4 of our people are with them. That they are seeing us. That we invited soldiers to trace them. That before you see monkey, the monkey have already seen you.